check out this mini tiller that I received to try out. Now, I am pretty excited about this little tool because it is so lightweight and easy for me to manipulate and maneuver around the farm, as opposed to one of those big heavy tillers. I can see me getting lots of use in my flower beds, in the garden, and it's something that I'm going to be able to manage on my own. So one of the great things about this one is that it is multifunctional. So right now I have it with the long arm attached. So you can see one of the advantages here to having this long extension handle is that you're going to be able to do your tilling without bending over. Basically, you're going to be saving your back from a lot of stress. And so I like that feature a lot. But one great thing about this tiller right here is that you can also remove the bottom piece off of here. You would attach the battery right here, and it becomes a mini hand tool that's easy to just use in your flower beds, or if you're just doing some tilling in small areas. So because of that functionality, for me, that's going to make this tool just easy to use. Now this one actually comes with its own 2 rechargeable batteries, which is fantastic. I love the fact that there's 2 because while I'm using one, the other one can be charging, and when the first one runs out, I can make an easy swap for the second one. So always a benefit to have 2 batteries versus just 1. So one of the nice features of this as well is it has this adjustable area here so that you can change the angle of the tiller head like that. So depending on the type of work that you're doing or where you're trying to get into, you've got some options there as far as changing that handle a little bit. It's super lightweight, super easy to use, and as you can see, it's breaking the soil up really nicely. It's going to allow me to weed these beds much faster. This has a nice grip on it. It feels pretty easy to control, and I love the narrow width of it because I can get it right here in between all of my plants and dig that soil up right there. This is going to make it really easy to work in some compost into that top layer instead of doing all that by hand in the future. I also like that this makes it so much easier to loosen the weeds, so you have a much easier time of pulling those things out afterward. With the extension handle, I've used this down here in our garden beds. So much easier to maneuver. Even though it's small and compact, I can cover a pretty good area in a short period of time. Now, I'm used to using just one of those 3-prong hand cultivators. I've used those for years, but this is definitely going to get the job done a lot faster. Now it's mid-July here in Texas, so the garden for us is pretty much done for the year. We don't try to keep it up during the heat of summer. So now's a great time to come in and just kind of get things ready for the fall garden. And one of the things I like about this, and you can see this happening here, is that I can get up really close to those rows. Now these beans are about done for us, but I was able to get up really close next to each row. And so there's a lot of versatilities when you have such a small tilling head here on the tiller. I can see this is going to make this gardening for us, when we put another garden in the fall and in the spring, it's going to make it so much easier for us. So if you spend a lot of time digging in the garden, digging in your flower beds, and you're looking for a tool that's going to make that job easier, this is definitely one you're going to want to check out. Highly recommend.